Folks, we are back again. Yes, it's your boy, 1 Minute Silence, here casting again with the one, the only, once again, welcoming back my bud, RuneSkin.
Hi, everybody. I'm glad to be back. And I'm
And of
glad
course,
also to be watching a repeat team. We watched Claremont last week, and we're watching them again here.
we are, and of course, we got to throw a little bit of love out to the king of production, of OBS, of administration, of tournament operations, Reed in the background running the show for us tonight. Thank you so much, Reed the Sloth, not being a sloth at all tonight. Very appreciative of it. We are stoked to be here again for this game, or round 6, week 6 of the Stay Plugged In Summer Series Road to Radiant match. This is the final qualification week for Valorant teams, for Rocket League teams on Tuesday, for Overwatch teams on Watchpoint Thursday. This is it. This determines what your seed is, or if you even make it into the finals, which will be, I think, next week, or is it the week after next, I believe. Next Wednesday, just kidding. Thank you so much, Reed the Sloth, coming in with the information again. So we're excited to see how this one pans out, excited to see Claremont again, and excited to see a new team. Ben, do you know anything about them?
Yeah, so these guys, Gritty Hitters, they are brand new.
Choose your agent.
Brand new to Road to Radiant. We haven't seen them play. We can't really say much about their play style. Looking at their comp right now, I'd venture to say it looks rather defensive with a Chamber and an Astra, but then again, Neon and Breach are pretty aggressive, and so is Sky. I don't know what I can say about their playstyle yet based on these agent picks.
Well, we could definitely see
is
there's smokes and blinds on both sides, which are going to be key for a 3-site map like this. Honestly, I despise Haven for that reason. I feel like I never know where to be. I feel like we should all just wait on defense right on the B site and wait for something to happen. I don't really care for it much. I'd like to see how that chamber plays out. You know, are we going to see those chambers really camping that heaven on A site? Or are we going to see him trying to pick windows on B site? Or are we going to see him trying to pick long on C? There's one nice op or tour de force location for kind of both, or for every site here. So I'm excited to see how the op plays. You know, if you don't get a pick in one of those sites, it becomes a bit of a dangerous weapon to have.
Yep, speaking of which, talk about, we see both teams have that chamber, so yeah, I expect we'll see both Infinity and Draken, you know, hanging out C long at some point, maybe looking down A long too, who knows. Both teams also with a Sky, which is a very interesting pick. I just think there's a lot of doorways here, so I think it's just easy for Sky to flash out, get some information for the team. Difference in Smokes, Astra is very popular at the competitive level. She is a high skill ceiling character, so I am expecting, and I'm going to assume that Shishi on the Astra over there for Gritty, for the Gritty Hitters, is probably going to be a pretty high skill player if they are confident enough to pick this character. On the other hand, Brimstone, nice and standard smoker, plus he's got that molly. He's got his little molly shot, which is great for holding down sight. I want to say these lineups are pretty comparable. The only thing I have to say is that the Gritty Hitters have 2 flashers. They have Sky and they have Breach, which I think means they can play very aggressively, even though they are starting on defense.
Right there.
I was just going to point that out, that really that means we have 4 flashes per round from that team, right? So there's a lot of opportunity for them to either, if they split them up, right, to control 2 sites of flashes to delay the entrance there to the site a little bit from the attacking team. And then on top of that, also having Brimstone to be able to smoke and pause that. Oh, that's the other team actually, having Astra there. I think there's a lot of opportunity for them to delay play and get everybody to the site. Here right away, we see a C push coming in from Claremont. They're already on site.
Yeah, Claremont's running onto site. Shishi takes down Mew, but Ray gets the revenge. That boot bot came way from downtown. Oh yeah, Pickle's gonna get caught out by 3 members of Claremont. This is in Claremont's favor.
Spike planted.
And they have planted. Ray's gonna set up on logs. Koala's gonna send out the dog. They know that at least 2 players are coming from that garage side from Vaughn.
I'm out of here.
Here we can already see Chamber taking that long.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my gosh, those smokes are paying dividends. They're taking it away, or those flashes are paying dividends. They're able to take it away.
What a retake for the Gritty Hitters. Yep. And Draken is gonna stop Infinity. I like the way that they lined up. They clearly planted for C long, but on pistol round that is so hard to maintain. And especially with that retake, there was that great flash there from Tay, just instantly flashing anybody on logs, like a custom shot, shut down whoever was behind that back corner of C, and these guys are really good at retake. Shout out to Gritty Hitters. They played that retake professionally.
Yeah, and actually we can see here when we look at the econ now, right, we're going to have pretty much an entirely full save, probably a sacrifice round more or less here for Claremont High, but Gritty Hitters, as is typical in comp, going ahead and paying right away, buying full buys as much as they can buy with what they have to try and control this round and try to hamper the other team's financial. And already we see Shatter kind of pushing up right through A right there and trying to lock it down.
Yeah, this is an aggressive push from Gritty Hitters, and they've smoked themselves off so that Shatter and Tay can't push up like that. If SWAT peeks out the wrong way, he'll get caught, but I really like the alarm bot that was put down by Infinity. That will catch this flank.
And here it looks like we're going to have a slow split push here. They're trying to get some bodies over there on C, maybe try to draw a little attention away, but that looks like that may be a B. I'm wrong. Brimstone going in onto C right now with the Astro rotation over there. They will probably get onto C site here, it looks like.
Great trade there. It's still 4v4 guns in favor of the Gritty Hitters. Plant is going down on C. We have 2 players in garage, but look at this flank from Koala. Is Koala going to get anybody here? Nope. Shatter checks his corners.
Last player standing.
Yeah, just the ability control right there, right? Really being able to handle both players that they know are in light positions, waiting for angles, able to shut them down and get right on the site and take it away. And that kind of timing, that's a good team comp right there. It's good communication skill. Dropping on together, you actually saw there that Neon didn't even turn to look behind, just went straight for the opposite side, trying to make sure that they lined up both angles at the same moment.
Yeah, I love using that concussion,
I gotta visit the Astro to play some
grenade
stars.
blast to clear that backside of C. That was great from Shatter.
About there.
So looking at the buys now, it looks like, yep, Claremont is going to have 5 rifles, which is great. On the other hand, Gritty Hitters are mostly saving. They have 3 Spectres, a Ghost, and a Classic. This is heavily in favor of Claremont right now to catch up Boombot going down C-Long. I don't think it's going to catch Shishi on the other side of site. We'll see. Nope, not going to catch Shishi. Mew and Shishi on site. Yeah, Mew gets it. You know, Phantom versus Spectre. I think most people are going to bet on the Phantom. Koala now planting for C-Long. Ooh, great shockwave there. Completely stopping the plant, and Koala really wants to plant for C-Long, so did not plant. Okay. I love that play, saving some time. Ray gonna get a pick. SWATbot gonna get a pick. 2-4.
Watch out! Coming through!
And here we go. We've got Shatter trying to get in. Shatter gets one from long there on C, going in.
One
Coming
enemy
to
remaining.
sneak another one right there. Are they going to be able to make this? Oh my gosh! A 3K from Shatter there, coming up from the flank, using that speed and Neon, which is really a unique skill set, but able to really get back on the site and lock it down. That's 3 C pushes in a row. I'd be shocked to see.
Yeah, agreed. And yeah, Shatter, like you said, played that perfectly. Great flanking character.
Go, go, go!
So, what are the buys like for Claremont? Claremont is heavily saving. I see a Stinger and a few Sheriffs. On the other end, Draken on Gritty Hitters, he's playing Chamber, and he is buying his own off. He is
I think we expected that in the last
pacifist.
couple rounds. He's the only one that didn't purchase a weapon, and now we actually see Infinity Chamber on Claremont not buying as well with 35.50 in the bank, probably trying to do the same.
Recovering it.
Wow,
Taking
what
that
a
back.
peek from
Recovering it.
Ray! Just getting that pick right off the bat, and it looks like Claremont is going for a hard B push. Boombot's not going to find anybody, but Gritty Hitters very slowly getting onto site. Great grenade there to try to stop Gritty Hitters from pushing up. Where's the bomb? Nobody's planting. Hunting smoke. Oh, and now Claremont knows that it's off. Pickle's gonna get a pick with a Vandal. Just spraying into the smoke, it looks like. Oh, Ray is so blind! Oh no!
One enemy
Come on, they all
remaining.
come on site together. That's really that communication skill, right? Coming in from both sides together at the same time, and they're just able to overwhelm the opposition.
Something I think was kind of interesting there. I really like this plant spot
good.
that Claremont picked. I love planting right in front of this big, I don't know, slow database computer thing. But I think planting there, the cool thing is that you can play off site there. You can, you know, wait in window. You can wait around some of the corners. And I kind of think Claremont should have taken advantage of that. You can see how the Greedy hitters pinched in, you know, Astra coming from one side, from main, and then the rest of the team coming from A. All those flashes just completely blinded anybody who was watching an angle. Claremont need to make a change in how they're defending site. I think they're holding angles, which is great, but I think Greedy hitters know how to counter that.
Right away. Oh, there we go. Chamber to chamber. Infinity takes out Draken, takes out that opponent, sails away, doesn't care, gets his pick, happy to leave.
I love that. I love that early ult to figure out where the Greedy hitters are. SWATbot got a quick plant down. And now is going to go back to play long, but remember last time, guys, we saw Shatter on the flank. It looks like Shatter's coming from CT this time. Maybe no flank. 3 Gritty players coming from CT. I guess they could push the garage too.
The push is about to come. They're all waiting together.
Great Astra ult, and then the Breach ult on top of that. Oh, you got a kill through that.
Pays for it, and that looks like Infinity gets 2 kills with that op there. It seems like already paying for itself, that op purchase. And you know, we talked about the importance of Chamber using the op at pretty much all opportunities, whether buying it or using the ult. And right away, first opportunity, we see both Chambers on both teams dropping 4,700 cash right away to get an op.
Yeah, if you're picking Chamber, you must really like the op. And speaking of which, even though Draken lost that op last round, Tour de Force is online. I 100% expect him to pop it, see if he can get some revenge on Infinity.
Especially with no revenge at this point, and he does get his revenge right away in the window.
Wow, what a quick pick there. But Infinity had, you know, like a regular op, not a Chamber op, so it looks like Mew is going to go secure it. Ooh, look at this aggressive push up here. Koala's going to catch out Tay, but does he know that Shatter is there? I don't think so. Koala's watching it, but okay, not very much anymore. Shatter's just going to hold an angle. I really like this play.
I'm kind of surprised, to be honest, that they don't have anybody on this side. Not checking your angle is not smart. And Shatter able to steal one, but takes out Koala. Koala, who's not really hanging out at the top of the leaderboard. I'm not sure that was actually a valuable pick trade.
Yeah, Shatter is the top frag for the Gritty hitters, so that's kind of rough. And it looks like this is a hard rotate over to C. They're just going to push out C-Log. I like that play a lot. Mew with the op is going to be able to defend the team very well. Greedy hitters, meanwhile, have no idea. They are walking very slowly around B. Well, it looks like they're rotating pretty hard. SWATbot now planting. A lot of good time made for Claremont.
And here we go. The rotation has begun. Astra trying to go ahead and get some smokes down.
SWATbot watching the back. Mew playing very aggressively with this op right now. Shishi is on the flank with the Astra stars, setting something up, setting up some stars. Oh, Draken gets Mew. The op is once again down for Claremont.
One enemy remaining.
SWATbot doesn't get his lineup off. That's huge. Yeah, Pickle gets Ray. If that lineup went off, I want to say that the Gritty hitters had it, but I don't know.
SWATbot really not playing for that pick up the plan off on the side and paid for it with a flank death. So it's really important that they need to be aware that that's happening. And you can see kind of as that plant went down and there were 3 players left for Gritty hitters there, you can see that there's definitely a strategy to their play on site retake, because they spread out and fanned out and came from almost every different location to enter into C. And that's just trying to spread out the angles, right? To spread out the spray, not allow all the players to bomb onto you in one area and throw all their abilities your direction. Just brilliant play there from the Gritty hitters.
Absolutely, this is great defensive play. They
you
picked
want to
the
play? Let's play.
Infinity's got his own Tour de Force, getting some revenge on getting revenge on him earlier. Mew's gonna very aggressively push up with the knives. Heaven is seized on A. Seems like an A push from Claremont. He's getting around. He's trying to get Shatter's gonna miss and go down. Shatter with a 2K, 3K. Bomb goes off. Shatter's okay. Oh,
wow.
This bomb is on site and down. I don't know how to do this. Infinity getting the revenge, avenging
Last
Shatter,
player
but
standing.
Infinity versus the world now.
And Infinity really has no other weapons, so there's no point to really be too panicked about it. Here comes, I'm sure, a couple flashes will be coming here to try and get the kill on him, but there's really nothing to be had of him winning this round at this point.
Yep. And they know where
Now they
Infinity
know.
is. Yeah, they put the star down to try to keep him in place, but he is going to quickly move Infinity. Watching for something. Pickle gets him. That was a rough round for Claremont.
Yeah, bringing that bomb onto site, that spike on the site because they were really ready to plan and had the site control. That's a dangerous move. You know, you got to toss that spike off to whoever's your fourth player in. It's just not
I
good to
should
bring that
probably
in
place
early
some
like that
stars in
because
the
then you're
astral
just
plane.
trapped.
I should do.
Yep. Unfortunate here, 6-1 in the Gritty Hitters' favor. Remember, this is a new team. We haven't seen them play before. They are doing phenomenally here. Very strong game against Claremont, a long-time member of this Road to Radiant tournament. It
That
looks
should
like
work.
this is going to be a garage push, Claremont? Oh, garage and C, maybe.
Claremont has already bought their opportunity to play in the final Road to Radiant series no matter what. At this point, they're playing for seeding is where we're at.
Mew gets a quick pick on Dragon, that's big. Pickle's gonna flash two, gonna get swapped by Shishi, playing in the smoke, getting two. 2v4 situation here in favor of the Gritty Hitters. Ray slowly pushing up through the garage. Infinity
Last
also playing in
player
the smoke.
standing.
Now concussed. Oh, Pickle's gonna get it. Ray, a little bit of revenge, and that is the round. Great play from the Gritty Hitters once again.
Great play from the Gritty Hitters and definitely another tough entry on C, but man, Claremont really loves Site C, it's looking like to us. Even when they're slow playing for a couple picks, which really I think was a couple of their best rounds, is when they slow play a little bit, get the picks, because one thing that we are seeing from the Gritty Hitters is a little bit of impatience when it comes to a slow play. They're definitely willing to just push right through into the opposition's spawn there. So I think it may be to the benefit at this point of them to just hang back, for the Gritty Hitters to let the Gritty Hitters push, and Claremont try to grab a couple picks before hitting the site.
Here we go.
Draken with the
Spike
quick
down,
op, and
mid.
Shishi is gonna get Infinity, who also had an op. Oh no, this is so rough. Well, you know exactly where
remaining.
SWATbot is. Shatter with the ult's gonna get him. It is Mew versus all 5 Gritty Hitters players. Pickle's almost gonna get Mew. Mew's gonna dash away. They know exactly where it is. Yeah, there's the flank.
Poor Mew, poor Jet.
Shatter is playing a great game here. 15k, that is, what, 6 above the next top frag. And by the way, that is more than half,
I
or
should
that's more
place
than
some
double,
astral
excuse
stars
me,
in this
of
reality.
the top frag for Claremont. Ray
That'll
on that
work.
raise. This is so hard. And especially, we consider Haven an attacker-sided map. You know, it's easier to try to play mind games around the 3 sites, and yet Claremont is down so heavily here.
Gritty really spread out here defensively, you can see there, and willing to sacrifice an entire site at times, but I think at this point their confidence is coming a little bit, they're feeling really hard, and it looks like Claremont picking the right site here, nobody on B, so they're bombing into B right now, they've got site control, can they keep it? That's going to be the question. We've seen this more than once for them.
Quick plan from Koala. Spike is down. Gritty Hitter slowly moving in. I like this molly from SWATbot to slow down the push. They know exactly where SWATbot is hiding, and they know that he has a judge. Oh, Draken's going to get the pick on SWATbot. Shatter onto Infinity. This is so hard. This is going to be such
Last
a hard
player
defense.
standing.
Pickle's already trying to defuse. Mew's going to have to rotate around quick. Nope, there it is.
Flawless.
Draken with the headshot there on
Covering
B.
it.
Really in a tough spot here, 2 rounds in a row, kind of left out to dry, 1v4, 1v5, so that's got to be a little tough on the ego, I'm sure, as they get started here. But man, if you look at that kill death ratio here, it's looking really tough
BYB
there
fam,
for some of those
going to
Claremont
Astral
players.
to
I'm
do
sure they're a
them
little
Astral
devastated. Hopefully the
Guardian
round
things
swap
I
will
do.
give them some more confidence and opportunity to rebuild a little
Right
bit.
there.
Yeah, absolutely. And once again, we see a op buyout from Infinity. So once again,
That'll
op
work.
v op, Draken v Infinity. But it looks like Draken's over on A while the rest of Claremont is on C.
And they play 4 players over there on A. Gritty really
Need
pushing
that
in.
back.
Only
Taking
1
that
player
back.
on C, near C side over there. It's going to
Taking
be
that
Astra
back.
Shishi. But they now know the rotation has begun.
Right there.
SWATbot with the quick plant, that's key. Like you said, nobody from
Spike
Gritty Hitters is
planted.
on C. They have an op to hold the long angle.
Right there.
This is really good. This is possibly a really good defense. By the way,
Well
Koala with a
divided.
very sneaky flank here. Oh! Koala! Still took it, but
Idiot.
Shishi with the revenge. great ult there from
Pulling them in.
Breach from Pickle Prickle. 3v2 situation. Brim ult goes down.
Little
And the
early
lineup
on that
was-
Brimble, I think, a little bit early.
One enemy
Right there.
remaining.
Oh, they sprayed through the smoke and SWATbot was there. Pickle's gonna get Infinity too. Oh no.
I
That
think
was such a-
just a little early on that Brimble. They probably could have waited another
It's
10
good.
seconds.
Yeah, it looks like the timing there, 5 seconds. Yeah,
Last
even a few
round in the
seconds
half.
would have been important, would have mattered. But I think Claremont was a little bit afraid. They were afraid they were gonna go down quick, and I think they just dropped their utility before they went down.
You know
1
what I will
second,
say,
peeps.
obviously,
I gotta
with
visit the Astro to
experience
play some
of,
stars.
You know, running the UFEA Esports League alongside you,
wet.
Ben, is that Claremont we've seen as a brand new high school team who's participating in the summer series really as a preparation opportunity for themselves
there.
to improve their gameplay before they enter. And I've got to say, this is a much different Claremont than we saw in the league just a few
Get out
months
of my
ago.
way.
So I think that
Pulling them
regardless
in.
of how they play and how it pans out today or at the final tournament, they really improved their team skill a lot.
Yeah, that's great to hear.
I've got your trail.
Right, so it looks like this is in favor of Claremont right now. Tay has gone down. They're trying to push on the scene. Raj, Koala. Oh, not gonna quite get Shishi. Mew with the revenge. Mew, I guess, boosting the knives. Now a 3v3 situation. Ray is going to plant for C long once again. That
Spike
seems to be
planted.
to Claremont strat. I like how Mew hangs out on this box right here. I think the Gria hitters know at this point, but I still like it. It's a really interesting angle. I've never seen it held before. Great lurk from Infinity in the window on Garage. 2v3 situation, and by the way, Draken is super low. We see Shatter coming around on the flank. Ray watching like a hawk, ready to catch Shatter, but Shatter knows somebody watches that corner. Yep, Shatter knew.
Last player standing.
Oh,
Great
and
hold.
able to capitalize on that position and able to finish it out, take the round. What a nice win for Claremont as they go in to the swapping of sides.
Switching
right
sides.
now, they're going to be in a much better position. They got that momentum. Can they turn it around and continue to play like they just did that last round?
I certainly hope so. I'm excited to see a hard Claremont defense here try to make a comeback. Let's see what it looks like. I don't know. I don't think there's much to say about how people buy on pistol round. I guess it's whether or not they grab util, light shield. We actually see 3 players from Claremont getting light shields. They want to fight. They are ready to fight.
They want to take this round so they can get that second round half by, put themselves in a better position defensively. And I mean, really, they're in a must-win situation for the rest of the game from here on out. Every round they drop puts them a little closer to that loss. All they got to do is win 3 rounds here, Team Gritty. So it's going to be important for Claremont to grab a couple of these real quick.
I'd love to see Infinity's angle here on C. He catches them out C long and he knows, but look how quick Gritty hitters are going through Garage. This is a hard C push. Claremont, Infinity backing out. Infinity didn't back off. 4v5, Claremont is now
Spike
on the C
planted.
site. I guess Shatter took some damage. Shatter's at half. That's something.
That's something, especially for
Wow, Shatter gonna take out the swap off from the back, gonna get Shatter here. 3v3 situation, and Claremont is now on site.
Smoke's down.
Check your angles, guys. No Koala, no
Last player
turnaround.
standing.
Oh,
Nobody
my
cleared
God.
that corner. Quadbot's gonna get one. Shishi's gonna get it. I missed Tay hanging out in that corner. That was so crucial. And we saw actually Koala tried to flash over the box, and it looks like because Tay was holding that
Right there.
right into the corner, Flash never caught him. They had no idea that,
Should I
that
play
Tay was
some
hanging out.
stars in this reality?
And that's a really tough round for them to drop there because they spent a lot of money. And you can see here they're buying anyway, at least a few players here. It looks like Mew is not purchased yet. Maybe Mew has not decided what to buy, but it's a
I
must
am
win,
with
so
you.
they're going to buy out
We
the rest
are
of the time
strong.
regardless of it, I think.
Maybe, okay, maybe Mew is saving then. Okay, very interesting. Gritty hitters
Covering
slowly
it.
pushing out. Tay is watching an angle's gonna get, yeah, and Piggle is gonna get some hits onto Mew, but it looks like they're pushing onto B. They're watching A short. Ray trying to get something, but the Gritty hitters are ready for it. Short, yep, Ray just backs off. That was the smart move.
Waiting for this waiting for this Mew Mistay face-off right here. The smoke at the garage door.
Yeah, they know they're both there, and they know that Mew has been tagged and is
Pulling
low.
them in.
Ray very aggressively has pushed out and is
Plant
hearing
this
people
mic.
saying, "Oh, Draken, that was so quick!" But Swapbot gonna get Shishi on the other end.
Now we're cooking.
Oh, and SWATbot able to snag that as we see
Smoke's down.
down there.
SWATbot, oh, SWATbot got concussed and Draken was able to get a quick pick. Flash isn't gonna catch
Time
anybody.
to hunt.
Planting, they know that
Spike
Tay is at
planted.
graffiti. I guess they're just waiting for Mew to come around.
Last player
Koala's gonna,
standing.
Yeah, Koala can't peek Tay. They are both watching CT now.
Mew with a classic and $2,000 in the bank, and that's about it.
Mhm.
And 22 HP. This is gonna be it right here.
Tay's trying to peek it. They know that Mew is there. Mew just has to push up. There's nothing. Oh, picking up a Spectre. Hey, that's something. Gonna tag Tay a little bit. That's big. Tag Draken a little bit. Ah, they both go down. Look how low Draken was. Tay was at half. Man, that's so hard to
Match
deal with.
point.
What a little dink there at the end. I really thought that was gonna be it, but you know, there's the downfall of the Spectre if you've ever seen it.
Shatter 20-8 in this game. Shatter is absolutely killing it on the Neon. That is so cool to see. I don't know how popular of a pick Neon is, but Shatter is clearly professional with it, and I guess maybe Neon has an advantage on this huge, you know, this map that's so big.
As we kind of speak to the next couple rounds and what they may look like, I'll be excited to see if Gritty has another Neon pick as they face some really top-tier challenges that we have here at Road to Radiant once again. I do believe the Iron Head Tappers have signed up once again to play tonight.
Yep, if you longtime watchers know Iron Head Tappers are serious business.
That's 3.
One enemy
Like,
remaining.
yeah.
4.
Draken
with
with
the
the
frame. Are they gonna back
they-
off?
Are they gonna try to end? Is Draken gonna try to end this with an ace? Yeah, Ray is backing off, walking slowly with the knife out. Now Shishi sees him and is gonna tag him up a little bit. Yeah, they know exactly where Ray is.
Yeah,
Looks like
they're
this might.
they're trying to get the ace away, and they give the ace to Draken.
Attackers
They
win.
do what they need to do. And we see Team Gritty absolutely dominating Claremont High School here. Claremont able to snag a couple rounds, but really not able to defend at all on this site. Haven's such a tough map if you don't have a lot of team cooperation and strategy there. But I'm excited to see a new team like Team Gritty playing tonight, maybe be able to win 3 tonight and buy themselves an opportunity for a decent seed in the finals. But who knows? I'm not sure what we have coming up next. Ben, final take.
Like you said, I think Claremont has been improving a lot over the season. I think that's great to see. On the other hand, I'm excited to see a new team try to rise through to champion.
Absolutely, and do not leave yet, because I promise all 6 of you watching right now that we will be back in the next 15 to 20 minutes. 5 o'clock is our set start time, but as we know, sometimes we get a little delayed. 5:10 at the latest. We'd love to be back. Round 2 coming up shortly here. Can't wait to see you guys again.
Nope, they just said no.
Well, hey, guess what? We're live on stream right now with a team who said they are not ready, but guess what? It's too bad. Time has taken too long. We're pushing forward. It's your boy, 1 minute silence, back here again with my buddy, RuneSkin.
All right, so we are in Bind. That's interesting. Bind is a map that was, for a long time, pretty universally disliked because of the teleporter. But that was the map that was left, so here we are. What agent picks are we expecting?
Well, it looks like we're definitely going to have Astra on one side. They're trying to make sure that they can lock down site, that they can make it tough to get on site there. I'm kind of looking over here on the right side, which is Team Surf Ruby, a new team here to the Summer Series Road to Radiant here in Week 6, trying to secure a position for the final tournament next Wednesday night. I don't see, at least at the early picks, anybody with any smoke ability here. Oh, and Omen coming in the last second. Not sure if that pick will be locked in. It is. So we've got smokes on both sides. We've got twins for Raze here. It looks like, other than that, and Chamber, of course, which I think, you know, Ben, one of the things I know you always point out, and one of the things we keep seeing, right, is Chamber. Whenever we play, we expect to see Chamber. And here we have Chamber again on both sides.
Just such a strong defending agent, you know, that guaranteed op. He's got nice utility that lets him move around, that lets him stop flanks. You can play very passively, you can lurk with him, and of course everybody's favorite, you get a free op every few rounds.
Yeah, this site really lends itself to some easy mobility here, you know, as opposed to our last round where we had Haven with 3 sites. There's so much opportunity to confuse the defensive team. Here it's usually pretty easy to defend. I mean, you have 2 sites that realistically are only 3 to 5 seconds apart. If you're knife running and if you're Chamber there, you can almost tell from site to site. So it's, I mean, there's a ton of opportunity here to play defensively on both sides within a few seconds. So a tough push here for attack. We also obviously only have 2 real key opportunity locations to enter the site.
I don't remember if we said it, but we have Team Surf Ruby on attack. We have Bald Babies on defense. It looks like this is going to be a really aggressive push. But that is not where Team Surf is. They are hanging out by B.
Yeah, right away, Ball Baby's able to get one quick pick here on Surf. Tangino already down, lost their Raze, and they're going here for long B. Going to try to push in as we see the Chamber rotate over there for the Ball Babies.
Yeah, look at this. Chamber going to get a pick on speeds, but Mizaki Sazio. Oh, yeah.
Spike down B.
B3 situation here for Twins. Can he pull it off? Trying to play around corner here, gets a pick on Seiso. I think I might have called him Sasio. Seiso.
1 enemy remaining.
1v1! Twins and Yandere. But, ooh, by the way, Twins is already pretty beaten up.
Yeah, and we have Raze here with full, you know, Yandere with full HP here. Not able to get a hit yet.
Yeah. This is scary. This is so scary. Oh my goodness. Interestingly, Yandere can play pretty passive here. Because, you know, it's on Twins to plant.
30 seconds left.
Have the spike. Yandere aggressively rotating over, but so is Twins. I think Twins should just run A at this. Yep, there he goes.
Twins taking off and probably able to get that bomb or that spike off just in time there. And I'm sure at some point or another, Yandere is going to realize something has happened and is now going to be in the weak position, having to get onto site and probably coming from their spawn side, which is really going to leave a ton of opportunity angles here for Twin.
Yeah, looks like Yandere chooses to teleport, which is big because that means that Twins knows, or I don't know if Twins heard that. Twins might not have heard that. Okay. Running onto site. I'm surprised Twins hasn't heard this yet. Yep, here's the defuse. Is Yandere just gonna stick this?
Scanning ahead. Found
He's
them.
just sticking it!
Oh my god, and Twin not able to make a really good play. And gets the 4K!
He gets the 4K still! Man, oh! I said it last week, I'm gonna say it this week. My favorite Valorant proverb, pros don't fake.
Stick that defuse every single time. Yeah, and really, I mean, did not really do a ton of research on where the opposition might be there, right? Just stuck the site, stuck the spike, and didn't take any, didn't even really, just came in, looked around real quick, and hopped right on it, and able to lock it in. Looks like we're gonna have an A push here from Surf Ruby.
Yeah, so Surf up here. Sastio with a quick pick onto the opposition chamber. Lots of smokes going down. Oh, I love that Astra play catching the spot in the vortex. Ooh, aggressive plays in the smoke. People are
Spike
dropping like
down
flies.
A.
Sayso with a 3K right now. Ooh, things are all turned around for both these teams.
Yeah, Sayso able to get a 3K, but does pay the price for it. And it looks like Gone also with their own 3K. The rotation coming in from the Bald Babies, who are walking it in nice and slow, letting the plant get off.
Yeah, Goated playing this, planting very out of the open. That was very risky, but great. Dodging the grenade on that. I love that plant play. And a
One
great smoke
enemy
here in the
remaining.
middle of triple. It is now Goated. Oh, Yandere taking him down.
Bald Baby is going to go ahead and walk away with 2 ahead right now, and like we had mentioned earlier, this is certainly a defensive map, but you know, the Surf Ruby team really able to get on site without too much trouble, it looks like, and I do wonder if to some degree the Bald Babies are you know, happy to allow that. So it has been a strange start.
Yeah, interesting first 2 rounds. I'm excited because both of these rounds have been very close, even though, you know, that last round obviously Bald Babies had a gun advantage. Now it looks like, oh, buys are really funny on the Surf Ruby side. Okay, 4 rifles and a bulldog. Okay, on the other end, we see Bald Babies kind of all over the place. We see some pistols, we see some Spectres and bulldogs. This is going to be probably a round in favor of Surfer Ruby, but let's see if the Bald Babies can prove me wrong.
They are so dead.
Looks like we have a split push here, but they left Bomb
Find
got
you.
a fight.
Mark one.
Sayso's already got the torch force out, so that's exciting.
Blocking vision. Leave that back.
Yeah, and there it is. Watching, I love this angle from Sayso. That's so interesting.
One enemy
Picking
remaining.
down, yeah, and it's all Surf. It's all Surf. Great win here from the Bald Babies.
Almost without a death there, Sinbad does pay the price a little bit to grab some intel, as Fate is so good at doing, but really the
I should
Bald
probably
Baby
place some
pushing
stars in the
really
astral
aggressively,
plane.
coming right out of
Should do.
sight. For just going directly towards
That'll work.
spawn here for the attacking team. So definitely having some confidence here with 3 rounds in the book, or 3 rounds in the
That'll
books
work.
already. They've got full buys across the
Oi,
board. So they're
tentative
probably feeling
blesses
really
us.
confident as they walk in against really a broke Surf Ruby team.
Recovering it.
Both Skybirds catch the opposite team. They know where they are. Sayso with a great aggressive peek onto the opponent chamber. Early lead here for Bald Babies. And Surf Tangino has been caught in showers. Sayso once again aggressively peeking. What an aggressive chamber player. I was talking in the 3 round. Oh,
Spike
Chambers
down
lurk, Chambers
A.
stay back.
Last
Sayso
player
does
standing.
not play like that. It is 1v4 here.
No chance.
Oh my
Twins.
gosh!
Great pick. He's gonna get a gun for that. But it's 1v4 Twins. Trying to catch all the Bald Babies. That's another pick on Sayso. Mizaki with the revenge, and it is 4-0 in favor of Bald Babies.
But Twin able to secure a few $100 extra there at the end. You know, they really locked off. They light fought last round, and they were able to secure a few picks there. So they are definitely ready for a
1
full
second,
buy here.
peeps.
Now the only
I gotta
dangerous part,
visit
of
the
course,
Astral
is that
to
now we
play
look at the
some
Bald
stars.
Babies eco, and I mean they've got 2 more rounds of full buys, even
Right
if they
there.
get completely wiped this round, pretty much without a problem. So it's going to be a tough uphill battle here for Surf Ruby, particularly as they're trying to attack on this difficult attack map.
All right, so it looks like another aggressive push here out from Bald Babies, even though they're on defense. Sayso and Yandere with 2 quick picks. How
Blinded.
insane! They know that Gone is over here. The aggressive plays here from Yandere, trying to get the showstopper on Gone. Not gonna catch him. Yep. Unfortunately, an ult wasted, but hey, it is what it is. Bald Babies up 5-3 in this 5th round.
Spike down B.
And now only 2 players on Surf Ruby.
Yeah, and Sinbad able to get that last little pick there and really putting him in a tough spot. Certainly the top 2 on their frag list here, but hard to say this early in the game what those frags actually mean. And Gone really just camping back, trying to maybe grab a couple picks as they exit this round, likely not with a win.
Yeah. This is going to be a rough round for Gone and Twins. Twins typically seems to be the person who stays alive at the end of these.
One enemy remaining.
Twins gonna get picked by Yandere.
Spike down.
Yandere playing some wonderful Valorant here. Oh, goes down from beyond the grave.
Taking that back.
Going gets the pick, but Yandere still takes it down.
Yeah, 4 alive, only 1 death there, and that's the second round we've seen the Ball Babies only drop 2 players. So it's looking like a pretty decisive
BYB fam,
opportunity
going to
here.
Astral to do them Astral Guardian things I do.
I'm a little worried about when they get on attack, considering how aggressive they have been on defense.
Yeah, Bald Baby's playing so aggressively here. Bald Baby's, correct me if I'm wrong, already qualified for finals?
Read the sloth, checking in with production. Production is AFK. Way to go, production. So she can't be 100% sure. They have played in several of these already, so I'd be shocked if they hadn't qualified, because they have won almost every time they played, except against the notorious Iron Head Tappers, who are currently undefeated in the summer.
Well, they were defeated last week, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. They lost to
Eclectic.
Eclectic. Yes, win here tonight again.
Yeah, maybe we'll see a little revenge round. Surf trying to aggressively peek out. Mizaki getting 2, Mizaki
Spike
getting
down
3.
B.
Mizaki on
enemy
for an
remaining.
ace. Nope, Sinbad's gonna take one. It is Chamber versus Sinbad, and Say So is a rough. I think it's gonna happen. Oh, it gets a wall bang on top of it.
I'm actually gonna correct. I don't think what was that team again? Not Equilibrium.
Eclectic?
Eclectic. Yeah. Actually, I think they weren't here last week. They were here the week before. Am I wrong?
On my mark.
Yeah,
They did beat Iron Head Tappers last week. Okay. Production finally back from AFK there.
So yeah, so maybe we see a Team Eclectic versus Iron Head Tappers revenge match, grudge match. But in the meantime,
You want
Bald
to
Babies
play? Let's
up
play.
6-0. We hear a tour de force
Where are
going out. I
I've
think
got
that
your
is
trail.
for Team Surf Chamber. Skyelt going out. Lots of fights going here on by Showers, and yeah, it looks like
Sinbad right through the smoke. They're able to snag.
great ult there from Sinbad, catching the you know that there's a ton of people over there on A short, and we see it. Skyult gonna go out, scouting out where Surf is. This is a
Spike
standoff,
down A.
but in favor of Bald Babies.
1 enemy remaining. Flawless.
Yep, and that's it. The tour de force could not pull it off. Flawless round for Bald Babies, up 7-0.
Third round we've seen where the Ball Babies dropped less than 2 players in their defeat here. So some pretty decisive stuff. We are 7-0 Bald Babies ahead of Surf Ruby. Surf Ruby, a new team here to our Summer Series event. So pretty excited to see a couple new teams tonight. This is the second stream in a row with a new team, but definitely some devastating things happening here on the field. Will the Surf Ruby team be able to snag one on the way out? I'm not too sure.
Aggressive push out from Hookah, not gonna catch anybody, but we do see Surf Ruby is watching Hookah. They are still here, looking to push here, trying to play some mind games maybe. Play a little bit of slow Valorant, which it looks like Bald Babies are abiding. Chamber hears somebody on B. Eagle's gonna go out. Oh! Quick turner on the corner, not gonna catch him. Chamber is here in Garden, and Bald Babies don't even know it. Oh, he makes a noise. They might be aware that he's there. It looks like in the meantime they're pushing up through.
Oh my God! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you there, but Chamber really just getting beat out there by
Yeah. 3v3. Great showstopper, gonna catch Sinbad. 3v2 situation. Iron Head Tapper. In my mind. Ruby trying to plant here. Surf Ruby, I should say. They are both locked in. Sayso's just gonna pick off. They were trapped in there between a rock and a hard place. Great win for Bald Babies.
Sayso 13-3 right now, and walking in with a tour de force, gonna go ahead and really push here. I mean, the entire Bald Babies team is so flush with cash. They're likely to play with money in hand no matter what happens in the next several rounds.
Surprised we're not seeing any op buys, but then again, maybe Bald Babies are playing
That
pretty
works.
aggressively on defense, so maybe an op wouldn't be too useful for them.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Although Seiso already looking, probably gonna just grab a quick peek here, hoping to snag one.
Yep, toward force for Seiso. Oh, a great little peek there from the opposite chamber. We see Surf Ruby pushing up into Hookah, scouting it out. They don't see anybody. Seiso gonna try to get the peek. Yeah, gets opponent chamber.
Now they know that Seiso is there. They're likely running away, trying to get out of the way of that
Teleport's
tour de
ready.
force. Only a couple shots left with it.
Interesting Vortex Twins gonna get a peek. Seiso with another one. Showstopper from Surf Tangino, not gonna catch anybody out. But we're in a 3v4 situation in favor of Bald Babies. Great concussive blast there. Seiso with
Right
a
here.
third pick. He is a monster here with this op, with this Tour de Force op. We see the Surf Ruby players are
One
pinched here.
enemy
A short.
remaining.
Beat's gonna get one. Yandere gonna get the other. That is 9 rounds in a row unanswered for Bald Babies.
And again, pretty decisively with only four players left alive there. Definitely a tough showing here for Team Surf Ruby.
Yeah. Definitely, these rounds, I feel like these last few rounds have definitely slowed, I would say. They felt slower than the rounds previous. I don't know if that's really working in favor of Surf Ruby, or maybe that's just Bald Babies changing their defensive style, you know?
Well, it doesn't seem like it. Yandere pushing right through there, not able to grab anybody because the entire Team Surf Ruby is now looking at one area over there on site. Agam trying to push through.
Astra Smoke blocking off Surf Ruby, making them apprehensive to push up. Oh, and the chamber, I didn't realize that the chamber trap was there, but Seiso aggressively with this op, pushing up, watching U-Haul, trying to catch somebody. He's flashed, trying to get back. Feeds, oh! Never mind. Interesting plays here. It looks like Yandere barely not going to get caught on the back lines. This is all over the place.
Goated there trying to ult over to B side and grab from behind, but they're not stupid. They figure it out. They chase him down. They kill him.
Yep. Yandere and Chamber face off here. Yandere going to get the pick. That's big. All three of the Surf Ruby players hanging out by showers, although I guess Twins now pushing up to watch a short. And Bald Babies are rotating to defend A. They smell something coming.
3 here
30
on side A.
seconds
It's a
left.
3v3. You can tell here that Surf Ruby looking really nervous over there. You can see that you've got Twin really nervous that he's going to get pinched from behind, as we've seen so much aggressive play here from. And there it is, Seiso
Spike
with the
down
kill right
A.
there.
We see
player
Surf
standing.
Tangino. He's
10
the only one
seconds
left.
left.
He's got a plan. 6 seconds left. Mizaki's going to take it for down. 10 rounds in a row. Can Surf Ruby take 2 rounds off of this before we go to the second
Right
half?
there.
You know, something I wanted to point out that I saw that I've learned a lot from watching a lot of these high yellow matches lately
Should I play
is
some
if you
stars
watch
in this
Yandere,
reality?
more than Seiso, only because Seiso has been opping here, but if you watch Yandere, that crosshair placement as Yandere travels across the map, it's just so on point with where
That'll
those
work.
heads are going to be, and that's why we see Yandere popping headshot after headshot after
That'll
headshot.
work.
It's just the pre-placement over and over again, and that stuff you only see in high yellow.
We see Team Surf Ruby kind of all over the place, very split up. Like 2 players ready to go to through Hookah, 2 going through A short, 1 going through showers. I think they're just looking for picks. They're playing for picks. They're probably gonna push wherever they get some pick, but Seiso watching A short like a hawk with an op. That is not going to be a viable place to push.
Not at all. They want it. They want it, and they pay for it.
Yeah, Seiso goes down for that. Surf Tangino going to get the pick. The op is down. That is huge for Surf Ruby.
But not before we see Seiso actually get the hit, the wallbang there, and drop Surf Tangino down to 11 HP. Here we go with the kill from Sky.
Yeah, Yandere and Sinbad aggressively watching Hookah. Twin's gonna get the pick,
I've got
beating
your
out the
trail.
Phantom with the Spectre. That's great. You see a Sky
So
ult
much
gonna
for
go out.
recon.
Twins does not. Sinbad with 2.
Spike
Sinbad
down.
with 3.
Last player
Not
standing.
quite.
Gone grabbing a couple. Will they sneak around here? Feeds the last one left.
Yep, it's all on
30
the
seconds
Feeds
left.
if they want to stay undefended. Gone gonna plant
Spike
here.
planted.
It is Chamber and Gone against Feeds.
One enemy remaining.
Oh! I was just gonna say has the Odin so they can shoot through walls, and there we go. Chamber goes down.
The Odin wallbang and Gone here watching from long B there, just hoping to hear the defuse attempt and really waiting for that.
Yeah, Feed's playing so passive, but that's not gonna play in their
Round
favor.
divided.
Oh! That Astra ult, that's so key! That is so key! Feeds gets the pick!
With a
Oh my
headshot with the Odin. Get out of here with that.
Oh my
Confusing.
goodness. Wow. I mean, I think you and me both really thought that was going to be the round. That was the round for Surf Ruby to take it, but Feeds strategically
Last round
dropping the
before the
ult,
switch.
pushing through it.
And Feed's happy to keep that Odin.
Absolutely. That
I should
Odin,
play some
man,
Astral
that
Stars in this
great
reality.
kill through the tube and then pushing through the wall.
should work.
Absolutely wonderful play from Feeds. This is the last round in this half, and it looks like teams are going to be able to mostly buy out. 2 ops on the side of Bald Babies. How?
Let's start.
I mean, they can, right?
They can afford it. They can afford to lose a few rounds, so we'll see what happens here.
Aggressive peek out B long. Bird tells them that somebody is in showers. Say so with a quick pick on Goated.
Ah be abi.
And Sinbad on Gone. Oof. Surface flash and great little getting around the corner there. Gonna throw a boom bot out. Showers. Enough. Oh, Feeds with the Odin!
Feeds with the Odin, just picking through the wall. All you need to know is where they're at.
They're gonna know exactly where everybody
Last
is.
player standing.
Yep, and it's just one player left. It's all on Chamber. 1v4.
I have
Say,
them.
oh, he knows that Seiso's there. Seiso still gets the pick. It was an op.
Wow, the op skills there from Seiso. They like to say about
Switching
me, 'cause
sides.
I do love a good op.
Match
that op
point.
crutch really working out for Seiso right now.
Yeah, 20 and 5. Seiso is an incredibly skilled player. Really killing it here for Bald Babies.
I'm excited to see what they can do on defense. I hear you, T2 in there. Don't doubt the comeback.
Don't doubt the comeback. I believe Surf Ruby. We are here for it. Ooh, that was rude. Okay. Yeah, it looks like all chat's gonna get a little bit hostile here. So we appreciate it if teams had a little bit better sportsmanship. Looks like aggressive push up here through C long. Oh, and what a quick pick with the headhunter. Ooh, little electricity. I can't think of what the Sova dart. The Sova dart. That's what it is. Twins is gonna get caught out here. Smoke going through gardens. Make sure that there's gonna be some trouble pushing up. But there's a lot of fighting here on B. Say so with a great pick. Can he get goated? It's gonna get goated. Surf Tangino on the back with a great pick on the Frenzy. 3v3 situation. Spike is going A.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
we'll be able to take a couple now with that.
Yeah, it's all on Sinbad. Can Sinbad win it right here? Babies. Nope. Surf Ruby is on the board.
13-0, not tonight, baby. Not tonight. Surf Ruby feeling, I'm sure, very good about it. Certainly feeling good after they just said don't doubt the comeback, and they're able to steal a round off the ball, babies. Just to delay this a little longer. We'll see. I don't know. It's a tall task to go 12 more rounds in a row. They'd actually have to go 13 rounds in a row.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and more than that, because 14 rounds, because they'll go to tiebreakers if they get to 12. Or no, 13. You're right. No,
13
14
more rounds will give them 14-12. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Look at this aggressive round 2 Vandal. I love it because Surf Ruby has to do something impressive here. And good for Vandal to do it. Fate.
Not much there.
Yeah, we have a drone going out. They know that people are pushing up through U-Haul. Sinbad is so low to win. Gone goes down. Gone was the one with
Last player
the Vandal.
standing.
There is
Spike
one
down
player
A.
left here for Bald Babies. Can Yandere get the 3K with the Sheriff?
Hey,
Nope.
take a break, guys.
Surf gets some vengeance there for that last few there, for the last few when they were on attack, and that's 2 in a row. I mean, we did just see the bald babies. I'm not doubting it from Feats here.
I love it. I love it. So, this because it's effectively last round. I think we're gonna see both teams just buy out what they can. We see bald babies, a Vandal, 3 Spectres, and a Sheriff. On the other end, yeah, it's a pretty much equivalent buy. Surf Tedino gonna be the one with a Phantom on Surf Ruby's side.
Bomb buddy out.
Aggressive play here. They're trying to pick it up. They do pretty quickly know exactly where it is that bald babies are at. Oh boy, Surf Tedino paying the price for peeking on that. Will they pull it in?
Blinded.
Oh, and Gong gets the revenge pick, but Sinbad gets the revenge. Oh,
boy.
twins! There are 2 rifles now on Bald Baby's side, and it's 4v2 situation. And Chamber only has a ghost. This is gonna be a really hard defense. Oh, great pick. And it looks like Chamber did not go in and pick up the rifle. Interesting.
Spike planted.
Oh, because Spike is down 3v2. Goated and Chamber. Feed's gonna aggressively peek. Nice pick
Timing,
from
though.
Chamber. Yeah. 2v2 situation. Goated. Gonna grab the Phantom. Looking the wrong way. Both Bald Babies players in showers. Yandere wants to peek out really bad.
Last
Now-
player standing.
They pay for it.
Where are you? One enemy remaining.
Oh! 1v1! 1v1's just Goated is just
Gonna
sticking
stick it.
Oh, he gets the half. No, he gets the half. He gets the half.
Oh my god, gets the
Attackers
half hand off.
win.
Probably could have stuck that and won it.
The nightmare is
Yeah,
over.
I do think he stuck that maybe. But it is what it is, right?
RuneSkin, read us your Valorant Pro Psalm. Let's hear it again.
Pros don't fake.
Should have stuck it. If he'd have stuck it, they'd have taken another round, and who knows, 3 rounds in the pocket. I mean, that's some momentum right there, especially against a team that had done so much work against them. But nonetheless, we see the Bald Babies perform in the same way they have performed in the past. A lot of really decisive victories. We have seen them play very aggressively before. Other than team, I always want to call them Equilibrium, but Team Eclectic, the only team able to take out the Iron Head Tappers. The Bald Babies have challenged them a couple times, I think, in the finals in the first couple weeks of Road to Radiant. So not surprised here at all to see the Bald Babies with a decisive win. We shall see what comes up next round. Whoever wins this next round, round 3, in about 10 minutes from now is going to be, oh, I lied, in about 20 minutes from now, since that was a quick and short Valorant round, will be the champion of week 6. Any final thoughts from you, Ben?
I'm excited to see this last round. I'm also excited to see who makes it into playoffs in a few weeks.
Yeah, 100%. Can't wait. Guys, it's only 5:40 Pacific, 8:40 Eastern right now. So we have at least 15, if not 20 more minutes until you see that next round. Yes, I'm going to tell you to stay here, of course, but do not leave us. Hang out here. You'll be back in 20 or 30 for a very high level ELO match. I don't know who's won those other rounds yet, but I guarantee you it's going to be 2 really big teams. Can't wait for the next round. See you shortly, guys. Whew. Wow. I mean, I don't even know where to begin with this one. You know, it's been 6 weeks of the Road to Radiant. We're at our final cap here for regular season of these 6 weeks in a row. And we are seeing a repeat team from last week who took down Iron Head Tappers, the undefeated team from the first 4 weeks. And it's Team EQ, also known as Eclectic, spelled very strangely. And they're here on attack, and they're taking on a brand new team who, if they win tonight, will still get a berth into the playoff games next week. Week 6, our single elimination tournament bracket begins next week, and that's Team Victory 6. Ben, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, and not to mention, V6 also just took down Iron Head Tappers.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They did. They just took down Iron Head Tappers, one team that we didn't really think was going to drop a map the entire time.
Yeah, insane to see, and this time Iron Head Tappers dropping it in the second round. I mean, Iron Head Tappers, I think you can all guess they've already secured a playoff berth. But we are on Haven once again. So what are we seeing? We are seeing Chamber. Yeah, Drake picks the Chamber. Absolutely. Other than that, these teams don't have anything else in common. Which I'm kind of excited to see. Lots of different things. We see a KO out from EQ. We see a Breach out on V6 and a Fade, by the way. I love to see Fade. This is going to be a cool match.
No smokes here for Team Eclectic at all.
They got Astra.
Oh wait,
Astra's...
I'm sorry. There's Astra there. Yeah, excuse me. So yeah, they do actually have their. And we've seen Astra every time, which is so funny because Ben, you and I, we play together a lot, and we play a lot of low ELO. We're bronze hard stuck, and when we're playing, or you're actually sober right now, excuse me. And when we're playing, we don't see a lot of Astra.
Yeah, we pretty much never see Astra. She is a high skill ceiling character. You know, you really have to put in the time to work with her, and I think you really have to have a dedicated team who you can communicate with too.
Yeah, and it's a lot of management. It's a lot of map management for sure. And you know, when you're playing in the bronze and silver, even probably the gold lobbies, it's more like, you know, who can point and click the best most of the time.
Yeah. And we see Jacket, by the way, the one playing the Astra. That is Team EQ's star player. So, you know, just makes sense.
The only player without the EQ title at the beginning there also.
Aggressive push up here from V6, trying to stop EQ from pushing up. Lots of utility being used there. I think V6 is pretty confident that EQ is pushing onto A. We see some slow rotations coming over from B.
Go.
We see a few players. Yep, they're up short. They are on site.
And really, Victory 6 willing to give that whole side away, wanting to wait for the rest of the team to arrive. Probably a smart play on defense for a map like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice shockwave there to stop the play, but Merge is just going to stick it. Looks like Austin here trading out in heaven. Ricky with a great, pick. Mason, great pick. 3v4 situation in favor, 2v4 in favor of V6. V6 are cleaning up this first round. Great pick out of Austin with the smoke, but Ricky with the 3K going to take it down. Nice set finish on this round 1. V6, this is a strong team if they are able to fight off
Love
EQ.
explosions.
Yes, definitely, and especially considering the fact that, in particular, you know, the Haven map is such a tough defensive map. So to be able to walk away with that first round win, and certainly they're going to go ahead and buy whatever they can buy, try and lock down one more round win here while they have the gun advantage. So I'm excited to see how Victory 6 plays this out. It's the first time I've ever seen them or heard of any of these players.
Yeah, so going into round 2, I think you said this last game, but not much to say here. Obviously, V6 gonna buy up some guns. EQ holding out with pistols, and it looks like we got one Sheriff. Probably gonna go to V6, but let's see if EQ can upset and surprise this one. Some orb farming there from Drake, and he pays the price. Boom, gonna pick him off right off the bat. That's huge. So now EQ going in with a slight advantage as they very slowly push onto site. I find this interesting because V6 knows that somebody's... Oh, guess. V6 still believes that they might be somewhere else. We only have Danny watching short here. Here's the star go off. I think we're going to start... Yep. V6 going to start rotating onto site. Plant going down from Merge in a strange corner here. I like this raised grenade a lot, but it's not going to catch anybody. Once again, V6 are going to play retake, but hey, that's how they won last time, so I think they're happy to do that.
Yeah, and here we go. They're bobbing on the side together. They got the out. And V6,
One
wow,
enemy
really
remaining.
here. Oh my god.
Satchel out.
Hear this sight down there. Go ahead, take that slight push. They don't even care about Chamber. The Chamber pays the price
Save the day.
from Ricky.
I don't know if anybody saw it. I don't know if it was on stream, but Danny, the breach on V6, he got his EOP, his shockwave. It stunned 3 people from EQ, and then Ricky just dropped down from heaven and popped 2 of the EQ players while they were stunned. You know, you can't do anything about that when you're concussed like that. You know, you shoot slower, you move slower, and that was just easy pickings for Ricky. That was a great play from Danny to shockwave 3 players from EQ right there.
We've hit this nail on the head a million times. That's that team mechanic right there. That understanding of who, when, and where. And
now Ricky is the one who's concussed, but is still gonna get the judge kill onto Bread. This looks like a C push. Cat Girl is stunned. Nice little C's going out. Not gonna catch anybody. Ricky gets tagged just a little bit. Yeah, he does not want to push into this judge.
Ricky able to pick up a Vandal there. Able to get a free nice big bad boy gun there. And the rotation begins here for Team Eclectic trying to switch over and make it over to A, but it looks like Drake there holding it down with the op.
Yeah, with the op, that's big. Drake gets the pick onto Austin. 3v5 situation here for EQ. It looks like they're slowing down a little bit. Oh, they're still gonna push onto A. V6 is ready to fight this. I don't know if they want to push on. Yeah, they're getting away from sight. They don't want to push onto A anymore. They know that Drake is in the vicinity with the op. They don't want to push that.
And look at that map control still that we're seeing from Victory 6 here. Just not panicking and rushing one direction or another at all. Just trying to catch an angle everywhere here. And
30
looks like
seconds
we're
left.
gonna see Eclectic walk right into Cat Girl's Spectre here.
Jacket with a great push out. Once again, Danny with excellent breach play, and the shockwave going to slow everything down. Give his team some time. There is Drake and Danny.
Spike down A.
Oh,
10 seconds left.
great double pick from Merge, and he's just going to run onto A. He's got a plant right now.
And he's gonna get the spike plant, but they know right where he's at.
Yeah. But and they're both going down as well. Very interesting. Yeah, he still goes down for that. Ooh, that was a questionable ult. I guess I see why he did it. You know, he wanted to make sure that no util was used to push in on him, but he just got peeked and lost it. And by the way, Aces secured the op.
Not the boom you hoped for.
So now they have an op in hand, and if you look here, look at V6 Ricky here. 8-0, has not even died yet, and has taken 8 players down in just 3 rounds. That's a decisive impact every single round. We're talking average almost 3 players a round.
That's insane, and especially that he hasn't gone down yet. He now has a showstopper online.
Right here.
And like I said,
Right
Drake,
here.
or the op is now back in the hands of Drake. EQ, on the other hand,
Right here.
most expensive gun they have is a Sheriff.
And you can see Aces here pinging the map for Victory 6. Really, it seems to me probably in comms right now, dictating to the team. Seems like that's our IGL.
Yeah,
Smoke's
I
down.
have to agree. I think that's the right call.
Gotta go.
Alright, push looks like it's very slowly going through garage or onto B. I love this aggressive push up here from Drake with the op. These aggressive op players today, man. They love to push up, but they have the gun where you want to stand still. I don't know what to say.
I guess that's the difference between when we play and when they play.
That's true. EQ is in A short, but it looks like the main push is here onto B. Yeah, Danny gets a quick pick onto Merge. Didn't stand a chance against the Phantom, but we do still see Boom is there. Gets blinded, and he's a little bit dinked, but he still wants to fight this.
Nothing but a Sheriff.
Yep, so Jack is now here to back up. The Prowler is going to catch out somebody in front of B. I really like that shockwave there, trying to catch somebody hiding in the corner. There, a push through garage is starting. Jacket has smoked it. Danny's about to push through it. Not going to catch any. Oh, is he going to catch Boom? He's going to catch him.
30
He's going to
seconds
Austin
left.
and Boom.
Spike down.
Danny
C.
with a 3K here. Really got the spike under control now, and it kind of leaves Leon and Asher to figure out what's
One
going on.
enemy remaining.
Yeah, Danny with the 4K. Yeah, Jacket's gonna get Ricky. Is this Danny's ace? Jacket's gonna get it on site now. Oh, 1v1 situation.
10 seconds left.
Can Danny
I
secure
have
the
the
ace? Oh, great ult! You gotta push out though. There it is.
With an
One
ace on Team Eclectic. I mean, that's not something we expected to see, I don't think.
what insane play here from Danny, who is now, by the way, top frag for V6. Ricky unfortunately did go down. It was a perfect game. Is no longer there, but Danny with the ace. I love that play. Danny knew that the spike was nestled there in between garage and C. He just ulted.
Right
I don't know
there.
why he shockwaved also. Maybe that was just to play it safe. But you know, hey, he is the one who got the ace. Who am I to talk, right?
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's funny. We're over here commentating, and then I have,
You
to,
want to
realize,
find it?
I have to realize that I don't know near as much as these guys do whatsoever. And boom, nice ability there. Nice taking out that offensive break, making sure that they don't have to deal with that for the rest of the round.
Yeah, Astra ult from Jacket is gonna cut C-Site in half. But in the meantime, that's a fake. EQ are slowly pushing onto A. V6 have very quickly rotated over to C-Site. Red with a great pick. Catgirl is gonna get the trade, but I think V6 knows something's up. They are rotating around. Meanwhile, Merge is planting on A. We have a
Spike
3v4
planted.
situation. EQ has the advantage. They have an op, and everybody's got rifles.
Yeah, this is going to be a big round here. I think this can really affect the momentum swing.
So Boom watching with the op. Yep, gets a quick pick onto Catgirl.
And they're going to decide in here. It looks like they're going to sight.
Yeah.
Flash the teammate.
What an aggressive peek from Danny gonna get, and the shockwave is gonna stop Merge not very far.
Last
Great
player standing.
vortex for Jacket. It's all up to Danny. He aced last round. I don't think he's gonna be able to get the. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to stick the defuse.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, Jacket makes Danny pay for that. Danny is able to get 3, but Jacket says, no, I don't care about the die for this.
And everybody goes down for that, even though EQ took the win. Oh, okay. It looks like they are gonna, for the most part, be able to buy. Nah, maybe I'm wrong. No, 3 buys. It looks like EQ is gonna get 3 buys. Hey, that's something. But V6, oh wow, V6's econ is not what I expected it to be.
Well, didn't we see V6 pulling out an op in round 3?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, they were making some really dangerous buys early on. I think those first 2 rounds probably gave them a lot of confidence to spend cash quick, and now they put themselves in a bit
You
of a
want to
pinch,
play?
but they're
Let's
still up by
play.
3 rounds here.
Oh, it looks like ults are going out. Bread has the neon ult. He's ready to zap some people. He's gonna zap aces on the C, but Drake has the op. Drake and Bread standoff. And there, Drake is gonna win that one. Gonna get the pick. Meanwhile, Merge is planting on B. Austin goes down to the C. Yep. And they're backing off really quick.
Yeah, but they're able to get that bomb, that spike down on site planted, so they at least have that control. And Jacket trying to pick somebody up on the flank, not able to get it.
Flash out.
Danny.
Yeah, Drake and Catgirl on the same side. Or never mind, excuse me. C's going down on Boom. He
One
is
enemy
delayed.
remaining.
That's 3.
And wow, what a 4K.
Boom with an incredible 4K.
Here.
They're absolutely decisive there. Boom really carrying the team, and it looks like we're seeing this chamber of control for the Team Eclectic.
Yeah, Ricky, who was so dominant, has not picked up a kill in the last few rounds. Danny's still doing pretty well, but in the meantime, like you said, Boom controlling these last few matches, really killing it, making sure EQ takes these key victories to put them in this game.
And we don't see any ops this round at all, so everybody just bought the razor rifles, but we have full buys on both sides except for Catgirl, who's not able to secure full armor, but otherwise full buys all the way across. Econ is tight on both teams at this point, but we will see EQ have a little bit of cash to play with next round.
This is a very split push. We see
Here.
2 people on A, 2 people on B, and then it looks like Merge is watching Garage. I get the idea that EQ was waiting for a pick to figure out what to do. Meanwhile, Drake holding this incredibly interesting angle on top of these boxes. Who knows if EQ will check that angle. But it doesn't look like C's the push. I don't think Drake's gonna be able to get that cheeky little kill. It looks like A might be the move.
And they are bringing Spike around to go short A here with the Spike.
Yep, Austin and Graffiti. It looks like site is almost secured. They don't know Ricky is camping out heaven though. Yeah, Austin gonna peek around the corner and see Catgirl. Catgirl's ready for it. Now Catgirl's gonna back off a little bit. This is such a quiet round.
Find you.
Yeah, there's a lot of walking
Spike
there. But
planted.
now Boom here.
Oh, the Usil! Ooh, Merge gets dinked a little bit by the Boombot. Not a big deal. Ricky there spraying, but Heaven is smoked. He's gonna get some spray back. Nothing comes from that. I would say that this is definitely in EQ's favor to have planted. Ult's going on. Madel not going to catch anybody, and Kakarot goes down on the back end for their troubles.
They're all side here. They're all around that bomb plant. They just can't seem to get it yet. A lot of delays with EQ, but they're going to see Drake taking out 2 players with the 3K.
It's now or never, guys. You got to start defusing. Oh, Ricky goes down. This is not going to go in V6's favor.
1 enemy remaining.
Drake, Drake with a 4K, but EQ secures the round.
And Merge able to hold on to that weapon at the end there. Danny also able to hold on, but that was a really well played site control, spike plant control. That, that location, definitely a location I'm not even used to seeing for a plant, but obviously giving lots of opportunity and vision from the planning team there. So
V6 here, losing momentum. It seems like EQ have taken a step back. They're beginning to read them a little bit better, understanding how they play. It seems like they play very heavily around this breach, and I think they're just ready to.
I've got your
fight back.
trail.
yeah, that's it's strong. So here we go, just a real hard rush right on his site. They want to get a bomb plant right away, and right away we see Grim take off. He's like, go ahead and take it. Let's rally up and come back with it.
Right as that said, EQ was still in all patient. They run down C-Long. Caster's curse, man.
Yeah, but sometimes that's the move, right? Is to play the way that they don't expect you to play, and that's what we just saw EQ do there.
Absolutely. So V6 playing slow on this post plant. They ran out of time last time. I don't think they can afford to play the slow. Jacket gonna get a pick on Drake and on Danny. Nice 2v run there. Jacket just killing it. Merge gonna get aces in garage. There are 2 players left for V6 on CC.
1
I don't
enemy
know if they're
remaining.
gonna. Oh, great pick from Ricky. Ricky doing things again. Oh, awkward play there. Ricky trying to.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. Ricky trying to knife Brett is not going to play that game.
I thought Brett was going to do it, to be honest. I thought that was what that move was all about.
And so now,
BYB fam,
for
going
the
to
score is
Astro
4
to do them
for both
Astro
teams. This
Guardian
game is
things I do.
even up. It was very dominant in V6's favor in the beginning. Now it's very dominant in EQ's favor in the second half. Every person has rifles, no ops. It looks like we have a Brim ult and a KO ult. I guess that's important for V6 on defense. Having that Brimstone ult is so key in playing defense.
Certainly, but Victory 6, this is a must-win for them when it comes to econ. They're going to need to get around here.
Yep. Great pick from Kakarot, and Danny's also trying to get some picks over in short. Danny is almost down here. Yeah, he's gonna finish him off 4v4 situation. Trying to push into a short. Kakarot barely living. Oh, Hail goes out and then he just goes down. So I guess great trade there. But I think Jacket's gonna be able to save Merge. That's key. This is gonna be a 3v2 game.
But now we see both players here from Victory 6 here have rotated over to A, but they have the bomb in control. So it looks like what they're going to do is a fake rotate, hope that they can get to pull them off a side here and then get in and get a free play.
Yep, smoking up heavy.
Launching
V6
smoke.
now know that this is an A push. Smoking off short. Goes out. It's going to catch both of them. Jacket gets picked off really
1
quick.
enemy remaining.
Then Drake gets Merge. And Aces finishes off. Like you said, that was a make or break it round for V6, and they made it.
Yeah, but now when we look at econ, it looks like this is going to be the last round to buy for Team EQ if they can't go ahead and win this round. If they're actually going to be a little strapped here and there, it looks like. But Jacket does have that Astra ult, so we can drop that Astra ult, cut that side in half, and probably get a nice, decent, easy plan if they're willing to burn it now.
Yep. And it's, like you said, it's almost end of this half, so I mean, now we're, I don't know, in the next few rounds, I guess. Meanwhile, that Brim ult
That's not ready.
is still
All set.
on V6, as well as a tour de force, but Drake did buy, I don't think
Teleport's
Brim,
ready.
oh. Excuse me, he's gonna use it anyway.
Here.
So Drake watching C-Long, he suspects
destroyed.
somebody for EQ to be there, and of course, they are there, but now he's, what a spray!
You want to play? Let's
Wow,
play.
what a brilliant play by Jacket. They're really using the intel given from his sky to be able to just peek through and shoot some shots.
And now Boom is the one with the tour de force out. Danny's
Spike
gonna get
down,
some
mid.
key picks though, that's important. Force situation, but there is a tour de force out, so this is gonna be, maybe he plays a little bit slower now, I guess there's, oh nah, what am I saying?
Able to get the kill on Neon Red there.
is blinded with this Defen. Oh, and they're just gonna use the dribble. I love it. He gets a pick on the way out. Oh,
Wow,
Aces
what-
did not expect that.
What a crazy tour de force use there, and obviously here we have Spike in a very, very tough location here for Jacket to get to. Jacket, one of their strongest players though, so certainly the ability to clutch this.
30
Tactical's
seconds
Prowler
left.
is not gonna catch Jacket. I don't think they suspect it's coming to be main. Oh no, Danny sees it. They know what's up. Seized and stunned. Danny with the 4K. Danny is killing it this game for Victory 6.
Danny with a 4K, but there's 2 players left.
Econ is shaking all around. I think it's barely in favor of D6. They're going to be able to get 4 rifles. Oh, it looks like both teams are going to get 4 rifles. Excuse me. 5 rifles
Yeah.
there for EQ.
Econ really, really comparable at this point. Obviously, EQ a little bit disadvantaged, but not much. Of course, being pretty evenly matched here on defense, it's going to be really tough for EQ to kind of carry in into the next round because this is certainly an easier attack.
You want to fight it?
It's a push out from Catgirl, and there's the Astra ult just cutting the site horizontally. Merch faking the plant there? He could have stuck that. There was nobody on B. I guess they're all going to rotate.
I'm out of here.
Red's going to get Drake. I think B6 is probably just as confused as we are here. I don't know why Merch didn't plant there, but hey, it is what it is. Merch now securing the plant on site.
Spike planted.
Able to lock down the site though. Jacket snagging Catgirl, trying to sneak around from behind there. They plan for long, and the whole team says, "Screw it, we're going long."
Yep. They do not want to fight here. They do not want to fight Danny, who is using a ton of util. So is Ricky. Taking in Vortex going in. Ooh, interesting ult there, trying to save Ricky. Ooh, Ricky, stick it. Pros don't fake, dude.
One enemy remaining.
But he halved it at least. Hey, he halved it.
Last player standing.
Jacket! Oh! Jacket came all the way around. Yeah, Jacket can just stick this. Or sorry, Danny can just stick this. Wow!
And then Jacket pays for it too. An absolutely brilliant play there by Victory 6, which I thought that was
Last
already
round
over early
in
on.
the half.
That was well
I did
played.
too. Yeah, that was what an interesting rotate from Jacket there. I think it was cool in that it was so sneaky and they didn't clearly expect it. You know, Ricky got picked off for that. But you know, they didn't plant the bomb for anybody to rotate around like that. I think Danny realized, hey, if I just stick in this corner, I got this, and secures a 4K. EQ,
Also,
I guess it's last round, but EQ's...
I think it was probably also hard for Jacket to know there that there had already been a half a defuse there.
That's very true. The way that they defused a little bit after the ults went down, so they probably didn't hear the defuse sound.
Neon ult comes out.
Scouting going out at Neon, trying to catch somebody, and Catgirl's gonna take him down for his troubles. Molly's gonna block off A short. Yep, it looks like Austin's just gonna back off. That is a no-go.
They have pulled the entire team to the A site, and they are walking onto another C site without anybody even nearby yet. We're just now seeing Danny. Danny, of course, the most dangerous player on the team by far.
Yeah, Danny getting Jacket 3v5 situation here. This is going to be a hard hold for EQ. They got a knife to try to scout some people out. I think they caught, yeah, it looks like they caught a Chamber. It looks like they caught Drake. Drake's just going to smartly back off. I don't think D6 has a problem playing retake here.
Out of charges.
D6. There, Drake is sticking it. Drake's sticking it. Drake is sticking it. Bro,
One enemy remaining.
Man, you have been so true in that all night long. This is the first week that we've heard you
Switching
say that over
sides.
and over and be correct every time. Stick it. Just freaking stick it.
yeah. So many mind games going
That's
on
a good
with
spot.
you know, just using the spike. You know, I hear a lot in my you know, my ranked games. You know, oh, just tap it. You know, tap it and then back off and do something. I don't know. I think tonight proves that there's a lot of situations where you just stick on the spike. Trust your team to play it out. And what's nice is, hey, these teams registered with each other, so you know, they can trust each other. Oh, and it looks like Drake is calling out tech pause. Ricky's game lagging out. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna have a little bit of a pause here.
Told you earlier in the lobby, we were chatting a little bit about Jacket's ping here. We were all kind of making jokes because Jacket's ping is 6, and so we were laughing, saying he must be actually living in Riot server sites or facilities. And Victory 6 poked fun and said, yeah, well, you know, it seems like this is a problem that we have every single time with Ricky, except it's the opposite problem. He drops constantly. So we're waiting for Ricky to make the way back. We're on a tactical pause at the moment. But if we just take a second here and kind of talk a little bit about that first half, and I think this is actually a good time for a timeout for them. You know, we're going to have to see Team EQ really play intelligently on defense here. We know that Victory 6 has really good point and click skills. I mean, their headshots are through the roof, unbelievably accurate. So it's going to have to be sight control, and that's a tough thing to do on a map like Haven.
Yep. And Danny, shout out to Danny again. 22-6 right now. What an insane KDA.
They are
Yeah,
making this
22-6
simple.
against a team that is essentially all immortals with maybe 1 or 2 ascendants on it.
Yeah.
Jacket, a top 700 actually.
Wow. Yeah. Insane high level play here on the road to Raven.
Right there.
Prowler's gonna scout out. Prowler knows that somebody's watching. That's a quick pick. Ricky just jumps in. Brett's right around the corner, gonna get 2. And is gonna get picked. That was huge though for Brett, for EQ. Brett getting those 2 picks was key because Merge and Jacket were now able to very quickly rotate over, although I suppose Victory 6 is like, we're not about that. Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, and really they've got most of the map under control on their own now, but we can see that not Jacket, but Boom is ready for that C push.
Yep, and he sees the Brimstone smoke going down. Yeah, Merge and Jacket are now rotating over Rubot. Scout out backside, spraying into the smoke a little bit. Who's got the spike? Looks like Aces has the spike. He's gonna plant very safely in the default spot.
Spike
Not gonna play
planted.
long. Smart pistol round. Oh, they got the dart. They were quick.
Last player standing.
Grenade gonna go out. Oh, yeah. That was a great grenade sticking Jacket in that corner, and Aces was able to get the pick 9-4 in Victory 6's favor.
By the way, wild noob question here. My map is gone in the top left. I must have pressed the button. I don't know how to get it back.
If there's a key that gets rid of the HUD.
There.
I know there's a key and there's a setting that gets rid of the HUD. Here, if you wanna play or if you wanna cast a little bit, I can check the hotkeys for you.
Yeah, hard to do, and I can't really see where everybody's at on the map, certainly, but it looks like here we have Victory really playing slow, hanging out near spawn side, just trying to see if they can snag a couple picks. And it does look like Boom is going to peek through. Boom now knows that they're all hanging out really here by spawn still. Well aware. Team EQ definitely already pushed up mid right by window, waiting to see if they can snag somebody in mid. No one on side A whatsoever. Seems like a lucky and smart call by EQ here, as we see Victory 6 pushing to C. Everybody from EQ is right in mid.
Clearing out.
Looks like, yeah, a lot of play around garage site. Aggressive pushes out. D6 is going to grab 2 though. Great pick from Drake. Red not gonna quite do it.
Production, can I get you to try and find out how to get my mini map back?
One
up?
enemy remaining.
I'm gonna check the stream here, see if anybody has already caught on to this.
Looks like fighting is going on C. Yeah, plant is down. D6 is more than happy to hold this. It looks like Jacket might just be holding out.
Yeah, Jacket really just trying to make his weapon will pay the price for it, and Drake gets an ace. Holy.
What an ace. Go ahead and try period.
I'm pressing all the keys, so things may get funky here for a while, folks.
No outlines. Any outlines? Let's see.
Oh my gosh, what could I have pressed?
Oh, M. Or, oh, wait.
No, M just
Open.
brings the map up. Maybe it's something that was disabled on side read.
Get out of here. Gun here.
Yeah, oh yeah, go to, that's right. Hit escape, go to T and mess with your memory. Anyway, sorry, this is an aggressive push out from E6. They already have 2 down from EQ, although Austin getting 2 key picks.
One
Brett with the
enemy
3rd.
remaining.
This is all up to Catgirl 1v3 is gonna be concussed right here. Gonna spray and not get it. Jacket is diffusing. Yep, there's the win. For the first time in 7 rounds, EQ is able to pick a round off.
I got it.
6.
It's apostrophe, everybody. In case you didn't
Apostrophe.
know, it's apostrophe.
We got it.
All right, we're
And
back in
just-
action. So sorry, folks.
And just in
I've got
time
enough
for
time
EQ
to go into the
secure a
Astro
round,
Fall.
by the way. 5 to 10. I don't think we've brought this up at all in this particular match, but Haven is considered an attacker-sided map, so I mean, it wouldn't be out of the question to see EQ with a strong comeback. Although both teams, it looks like, have rifles for the most part, so this should be a pretty even round.
Well, it's an attacker-sided map, and currently have Victory 6 on attack, so I think it would be a surprise to see EQ come back.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. My words were
Yeah.
mixed up a little bit. Yeah, so it's EQ is fighting an uphill battle.
Yeah.
That's what it should have said.
Certainly, but they did take a round there. But I mean, it's you know, win them all from here on out. They're in a tough position. Losing could really kill their momentum, and it looks like we're going to see Victory 6 just hanging out in mid, controlling mid, trying to make a decision on what they're going to do. Brim hanging back with the spike back there near spawn.
I would like that. I think that's safe. It looks like Drake is going to try to push up through garage. Going to catch the trip from Boom. So I think EQ think that there's something happening in the garage. I guess there is. A lot of V6 players hanging out around the garage, and of course Danny watching
For
Salon.
hellfire! Concussing! Blasting!
The aggressive ult there is going to let V6 push through garage and onto site. We're going to see a lot of fighting here. A great
One
chance to
enemy
merge.
remaining.
EQ gets 2 or
Spike
Boom gets 2 as
down.
well. It is all up to Drake. Jacket's going to get the hit.
Settle.
Momentum is slowly shifting back into Team Eclectic's favor.
And we've seen Eclectic when they played the Iron Head Tappers. I'm pretty confident they were behind by several rounds early on as well. So, you know, Team Eclectic has no fear playing from behind. So I don't want to count them out,
I should
despite the
play
fact
some
that they're
Astro Stars
certainly
in this reality.
going uphill, as you mentioned earlier, being on defense in such a tough site control map.
That'll work.
What is the, oh, look at that. Boom has the op. Op is up, but Drake on the other team does have his tour de force. I expect to see this. Nope, I guess not. Maybe not.
I don't think so, not quite yet, just because their econ's low and he'd be the only one with any weapon of real note.
Alright, looks like Push is going out to B main, focusing there. Merge, the only one on site, and he's only got, oh, he's got a Vandal, excuse me. Alright, the Shockwave going out. Ooh, the volley is not going to quite block this push onto B, and that's big. Ricky's just going to fly around. Great rotate off for Merge. Merge going to try to go back in. Pigs going off. Pigs are flying.
Spike down. Last
1v3
player standing.
situation.
What a op shot from Boom in close range there. Here we go, Drake trying to creep in, knows the spikes there. Quite a tough position to be in.
Yep. Oh!
Boom with the ball main kill on Drake there. And that's okay for Victory 6 at this point. That was obviously a light buy round. They knew they would have full buys the next round immediately after that. And here we see it. Complete full buys. Team EQ certainly is full buying and has cash in the bank
I
to
should
go for
probably
another
play
round,
some
if not
stars
two
in the
with full
Astro
buys as
Plane.
well. So
I should
Victory
do.
6 now getting into that position where they're facing that
work.
same econ debacle that EQ was facing earlier. It's going to be a gotta win to secure finances.
Yep. All rifles out,
covering
we
it.
see that off. Like I said, maybe this
That's
time we
right.
see the tour de force from Drake? Maybe not. Okay. That's fine. Mostly looking
Blinded.
like an A short push, although they know that Drake is there watching Garage now. Look at how aggressively Jacket has pushed up there into Cubby on C long.
Killjoy sensing something is going on. Merge going up to heaven. Just gonna hang out on A, try to keep it under control. And it does look like they are gonna push A here, mostly going long A. Bread sneaks one on Drake there, off site, grabs that mid kill.
That's big. That's big. But it looks like this is still an A push from Victory 6.
And
We
they
see
sense
Merge
it.
with, Merge with an interesting angle. Yeah, they're aware. Shockwave goes down, but KO will also goes down from Merge to try to shut down any kind of utility use, and that is kind of scared V6 a little bit, although I suppose, hey, they're still planting.
Planted.
Merge sprays at Danny and doesn't get it. Mike is down. Side control in favor of EQ, although it looks like, V6, but it looks like EQ about to
I'm
push
outta
on.
here.
Oh, I love that seize. It's going to slow down
Go, go,
that
go.
push.
Shot.
Guy holding down Merge, not going to drop quite yet.
One
Merge
enemy
ready to
remaining.
get picks, Red and Jacket. And that's from beyond the grave. Ricky gets the first pick, but
Ricky snags one, but that's going to be a really tight econ situation for them now. You see here that, you know, despite the fact that Eclectic having a lot of trouble getting onto site from the attacker's position, certainly able to retake site in a defensive position here. So EQ really making a comeback here. I mean, gosh, this is one of the best matches I think we've seen in the Road to Radiant, except for, quite honestly, the EQ Iron Head Tappers match we saw just last week.
yeah,
Gotta go.
Team EQ is always tune in for these for Eclectic's games because they are going to be in the playoffs. By the way, they secured a playoff berth today. But always watch these
I'm
guys.
outta
Their
here.
games are fire.
You want to play? Let's play.
There's Drake, but he goes down so quick.
Bread just, you know, ulting at the same time as Drake able to snag it away.
Yeah, that's the thing here. That's gonna really slow down any momentum V6 has. They're all trapped in the garage here with Merge. Molly goes out, but Aces is now on site and planting. Bread with
Spike
3K with ult,
planted. One
4K,
enemy remaining.
5K.
5K Neon ult, and I gotta say, we don't see a ton of Neon in the high ELO, but holy moly, when that ult comes out, it is so worth it.
Yeah, this
Hey.
is the second time today, by the way,
All
we've
done.
seen Neon succeed very well in Haven. I guess like it's just a big map. Neon can run around. Look at that. Go find Bread on Twitter.
Oh man,
Gotta
that's,
go.
what a great play there though from Bread. You know, going 20
I'm outta
13,
here.
really making a push for that MVP now. Putting Danny in question here. I would be shocked if we didn't see in these last couple rounds Jacket really make a nasty couple plays here to come up a little bit more. Jacket last time.
Boom has the op and is flush with cash. It looks like this is a slow garage B push. Alright, Star is going out outside garage. Meanwhile, looks like a shot is fired onto A. They know where Boom is getting out. Where do Six push? There it is! Drake draws first blood on Merge in garage. Not much movement here out from EQ. I think they're pretty happy with the angles they're holding. But V6 still not pushing anywhere. I think they expected more movement and more info.
Blinded.
Drake gonna quickly teleport out after getting caught in the sky blind. Is this a B push? Do they rotate off? I think they're afraid of a flank.
They've got Spike there hanging out in mid right now. And of course, they've got Fade over there just watching to make sure they don't get tagged from behind on A. And then here we go. We are now hopping on site again with the breach just really so to get on site. Oh, but
They're
look
gonna
at
go
30
this
seconds
Ruby.
They concuss Boom. They're gonna get him? Yeah, they're gonna get him. Yeah, and that is the op now in the hands of V6. All 5 V6 players are up. Interesting plant, I guess. And Cackerel's gonna get bread. 2v5
Cackerel with
situation.
a crazy steal right there on that, trying to grab that bulb. Orb, sorry.
Yeah, and it looks like they know that Jacket is up.
Last player standing.
V6 gonna get Jacket. Can Austin get a pick onto Danny here? Yep, there it is. Alright, 3v1, can Austin do it? Drake with the 3k to secure the round, and it looks like, ooh, they're not gonna pick up the op? Okay, I can respect that.
No interest in the op on this map, it seems. Certainly not in an attack position. I think that's probably a smart play. It's not the greatest weapon in attack on kind of a close proximity map like this when you have smokers on both sides who can really just close out an op.
That makes a lot of sense, although Boom begs to differ and does buy the op, although, to be fair, on defense. A lot of long angles for him to hold. But this is, once again, V6 trying to get some momentum. They only need 2 rounds to clean out this game that they were once up 8-4.
Looks like a speed push.
Alright, great pick from Boom.
Spike down.
Gonna grab Aces right off the bat. Ace is usually the one to plant the spike, and of course he smokes. There are no smokes now for this round on V6. That's
And
unfortunate.
that op is chased off Victory 6, and Victory 6 is on their way to another site. Looks like they're going to send Raze quietly towards A over there. So Ricky creeping real quietly with bomb in hand, and they're going to go ahead and look in mid here, see if they can maybe sneak that off from C.
Boom has pushed up so aggressively up C.
Bring them down.
Yeah, it looks like that's not where they're going. Catgirl's scouting out the B side. Knows somebody is sealing. They're gonna get merged for that. Looks like it's time to plant. Oh, the molly. Yeah, the molly's gonna stop, but pushing on. Ricky with a great pick. This game equalized. Just kidding. Red
Spike
with the
down
pick.
B.
This is now in favor of EQ, and Spike is down. Red's gonna watch that Spike like a hawk. It's gonna fall as well. Catgirl just goes in, gets the pick, gets out. Is it time to plant on B or do they go elsewhere? They're actually pretty safe to pick because
Face your fear.
like EQ is so far away from sight. I guess they're gonna go around to C, but
30 seconds left.
that's a mistake. I think Boom is already here with the op. I guess they just plant back sight.
Teleport's ready.
Fair enough.
Spike planted.
They're aware, I think, that Boom is down there with an op, so they drop that spike down and then they go right towards spawn side to try and hold from the back.
Yeah, Boom has to slowly push up with an op, and then Austin had to run all the way from the other site. That's valuable time. That's valuable time that had to be used. But Boom is pretty much on site, watching Garage, watching for Catgirl or somebody to peek out, watching his angles. They might have heard it. Spike is there's like less than 20 seconds left at this point. Bird does not catch anybody. Boom starts to defuse. Bros don't fake. It's half. Okay, it's half. Hey, that's something. They're
Last player
seized, they're
standing.
decayed. Time
One
to peek.
enemy
Oh! Catgirl just had to. Wow. If Catgirl just would have wide peeked, I think they would have had that.
And Austin able to secure it with the stick. If they'd have stuck that to start, they would have been fine.
Yeah, you're right. I think
Have we
that was.
learned nothing, Ben? Have we learned nothing?
I know, right? And I want to shout out that was a very practiced maneuver because Catgirl had a nice little lineup to throw her C's. That's her Q where she throws the sticky grenade that sticks people in place and it also decays people. So that would have been a really quick kill if Catgirl would have just wide peeked. Probably could have sprayed the gun down. That's what wow! Drake gets wallbanged right off the bat.
Oh my god, just right away. That was unbelievable.
What a rat! V6 does not like rats. They are the rat hunters.
Bring
If you
them
try to
down.
camp out Garage, they will shoot that door through with all 5 of their teammates.
Oh man, how devastating there too. You know, Merge really playing some decisive plays in the last couple rounds here. Maybe not getting all those kills, but definitely decisive. And here we see Catgirl looking like about ready to face off against Jacket.
Yeah, Jacket, very scary to go head to head on. I like this haunt right here, but it's not going to catch Jacket. Prowler's going to go out just to make sure that nobody's, you know, camping out that corner. In the meantime, I think Drake is finally ready to push into Garage and might see Jacket get out. Gets tagged. Jacket's going to get it, though. Jacket's going to get Drake. Barely gets hurt. Jacket is now stuck in a corner. No, oh, Danny almost didn't check the corner, but does get it. Aces is now going to
30
plant
seconds
underneath
left.
the situation.
Spike planted.
Look at Red on the flank. Weak.
Oh boy, Austin down there. Some dangerous position here for EQ. They're gonna have to do something.
Yeah, and this is
Last
just
player
flipped
standing.
that Catgirl getting a pick on. That was a useless flank there from the Red. D6 1 round away from taking this game.
Match point.
Danny 28 and 13. Wow. Danny is playing some phenomenal balance.
And it also looks like EQ not going to be able to full buy across the board this time, so they're in a bit of a tight position as well. It's going to leave Merge or Boom without a weapon, and that's probably from all that opsman.
Yep, that is devastating. I think I would expect V6 to play very aggressively here, but you know who's to say? They're the players, right? They're the pros. Let's see what happens. Tour de Force out for Boom. Interesting angle to watch here. Catgirl just sprays Boom down. That's huge.
Quite a surprising kill there. That was unbelievable. And Boom, really one of their best players, so they're really tied up now. Not good, but they do rotate away, and it looks like Team Eclectic not quite bombing over there onto C knows that something else is going on here.
Oh, Jacket's peeking out. Might catch Drake. Might catch Danny. Bot's going out. Drake gets the pick on her. Jacket's aware that somebody's there. Gets the pick on Drake, trying to camp out Garage. And it looks like this is a hard rotate over to C. Eclectic is not ready for this. They are not on site. They are not in position to rotate quickly. Aces gets the quick plant down.
Spike
And they're
planted.
just gonna set up their defenses.
Oh, it looks like they've got 3 long here. Watching long side, really gonna bust out Jacket, not give Jacket the ability to hop in there.
Pulling up, blasting them.
I really like that grenade to stop Jacket from pushing on after that Vortex goes down. We have 2 players hanging out in the cover. That's very questionable. They know that they're there. Oh, and a great run to stop
One
the
enemy remaining.
stop the defuse. 1v2 Aces gets the pick on Jacket. This is all up to Bread. Can Bread get defuse? And defuse. There's a Grim ult. No! Oh!
Attackers win.
Red
No
just
real
barely-
choice there. No real choice. Have to do something. Obviously, after that ult, there will be absolutely no time left to defuse that spike. So, wow, what a decisive game there. Really exciting. Had a lot of fun watching that. Certainly did not expect it to be as close as it is. So I really thought EQ was going to take this one easily. But man, what a game.
What a game. That was excellent play. It's so exciting to see the team that took down the reigning champions get taken down. So Team V6, this is a team to watch.
Yeah, and Victory 6 now buying themselves an automatic entry by winning this tournament into the final playoff bracket. Despite having only played once out of 6 weeks in a row, they will absolutely be able to participate. So yes, folks, wow, 3 games in a row. I can't believe it. We thought Iron Head Tappers was going to kind of walk away with this throughout all the season here. And then we saw last week EQ come in and I don't want to say dominate Iron Head Tappers, but give them a real run for their money. And then boom, week 6 last week, Victory 6 coming in, taking it down. You look at the leaderboard here, you can actually see that these teams are relatively even matched, 13-10. This could have gone either way. It really could have been a map or a team comp decision that made the difference here. Really excited to see how this all pans out in our single bracket elimination next week. BO1 in the first rounds. The grand finals will be best of 3. Catch it next Wednesday night. Ben, final thoughts?
That's going to be some crazy playoff games. I can't wait for that.
100%. I don't know if it's going to be me. I don't know if it's going to be your boy OMS. If RuneSkin's going to be there, somebody will be there, and we cannot wait. Have a great night, folks.